Alrighty folks, so today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I have noticed a couple other content creators who make videos on the Hunter Call of the Wild doing these kind of spin the wheel challenges. I messaged my friend Lady Legend just to see if it would kind of be copying if I made a video on it, and she said that she's perfectly fine with it. And honestly, it's probably a pretty good idea. Something fun to do. So what I did today is I made a list of all of the herd managed Great One grinds that I have set up, and what we're going to try to do today is spawn a Great One in any one of these grinds. And whether we spawn a Great One or not, I'm sure we'll shoot countless diamonds and possibly even rares along the way. So without further ado, my friends, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Please be mule deer, please be mule deer. Okay, the whitetail grind, that's not actually a bad grind at all. You know, it could have been the pheasant grind, or the black bear grind, which we just got a black bear great one, so it's like impossible to get a great one black bear, or at least it's extremely unlikely because we just got one. But hey, let's go ahead and jump over to Call of the Wild, on Rev and Julie on the whitetail grind, and see what we can get our hands on today. Okay, so for those of you guys that remember the current stats of the whitetail grind, since I did that live stream titled Fixing My Very Broken Whitetail Deer Grind, since then I have shot quite a bit of whitetail off camera, and honestly that's why I haven't been streaming very much, that and I've been absolutely sick as crap over the last few days, so I figured, you know what, I might as well just shoot some whitetail. As of recording this, we are currently 648 kills into my third whitetail grind, pretty much 650 kills, so that's where we're going to leave the counter at for right now. I am using a counter on my phone, that's why it's not on the screen, so typically with a whitetail, this zone is extremely inconsistent. The first zone always ends up being the last zone, so hopefully they'll spawn in here. Alright, that's what I'm talking about right there. A solid level 2 to get us started. Technically diamond potential, but he's not going to make it. Now, just FYI, we are carrying with us today the Arzina 300, the brand new Frost 257, which if we find any trophies, we'll be shooting them with this gun. And then lastly, the brand new 410 with slugs loaded up, because I want to give it a try today, and maybe we'll even end up shooting a diamond or a trophy with it. Alright, so this guy is definitely not going to make diamond, I can tell just by looking at him. So I'm going to go ahead and grab him, grab this one. Alright, this guy's going to be a 162 there. Obviously not getting full credit because we are using the Arzina. And for those of you guys that aren't aware, the reason that I'm using the Arzina, 223 there, nice solid buck, is because of the fact that it instantly drops them, and I don't really have to worry about tracking them at all, quite frankly. Alright, well I see a lot of antler in there. It looks like we got both of the shooters back in there, and then the rest of them are pretty much shot down. This zone is just so giant that I'm just trying to get it taken care of ASAP, and then we're going to use this one here on the right as a main zone where we got two really nice bucks. So how I think that I'm going to do this is, for now I'm going to go ahead and excuse the geese in the background. They're like the living definition of annoying. Is I'm going to do like a rotation, document it, then I'll do a few rotations off camera. If I see a trophy or anything, obviously I will record it, and we'll just do that back and forth, and I will document any trophies I get along the way, just so it's not 3 hours worth of grinding, because I'm probably going to play for a few hours, to be fully honest. Now, if another shooter steps out here, I definitely would be willing to shoot. Alright, that one goes up to 210, that's definitely a shooter. Come on, buddy. I guess we'll take that. That's always fun when they're just giving you the worst angles ever. Alright, I believe this would be the first one that we shot here. He's going to be a 213.2, and we got him in the scapula somehow. That's honestly mind-blowing to me that 300 doesn't have enough penetration to go through into the spine, and honestly, I think it should have, but really, really tight and nice buck there. Gotta love it. Then we got medium bleed rate on this guy. It's going to be a 169 there, and with that, let's move on to the next zone. Alright guys, no, that's what I'm talking about right there. Got a couple of my stacked diamonds out here. There should be right there another one. And then we got a nice buck right there that goes up to 210. Alright, this zone still looks good, nice and shot down. And this zone still looks nice and shot down. Great to know. Once these stupid geese fly over, I'm going to go ahead and shoot him with the new 257. Alright, my friends, look at that giant buck. Oh my gosh, I love to see it. I have no idea what diamond number this is. Probably over 50 at this point. Just gonna go ahead and drop a shot into him there, looking absolutely amazing. And, where did that other diamond go? I thought this was his zone right here. Nope, he's way out here. Now, this one is freaking giant. That's a guaranteed diamond out there. If he turns, I'll try to take a shot on him. That is a really, really long shot, and I should probably try to get that too as well, because this zone is not exactly good. I'm trying to shoot it down, and I spawned a diamond in it, so I was like, you know what, I might as well stack them to try to shoot down the rest of this map, because shooting down Rev and Julie is not easy. We're making good progress, though, to say the least. Alright, well I don't want to shoot that one in the rack. This is at least halfway decent, I'll take that. Definitely got along there, and then I'm going to switch over to the 300. We're going to try to get this here level 2 as well. Definitely hit him, that should bring him down the long run. And just like that, 2 diamonds and a nice size level 2 down. Gotta love it. Alright, well the 257 with the polymer chip bullets is an absolute beast. Keep in mind, I can go shoot a raccoon with this gun. Look at the frame on this whitetail. Oh my gosh, I think this is going to be 270 plus. If not, then high 260s. 269. Oh my goodness. What a freaking monster. Definitely going to be a great addition to the second lodge, and jeez. If it wasn't for the good penetration on that 257, I mean, we just barely clipped that long. We were well into the liver, thanks to the penetration, there was no issues there. Definitely going to be very, very cool in the second lodge. Let's go ahead and go grab that other level 2, and then that second diamond. Alright, this guy's going to be a 212 there, nice and easy. And then lastly, we have this guy here, he's going to be a 272? Holy freaking crap. That's a new record, I think. I'm pretty sure 272.1 something. This had the smaller estimate. That is a personal record-setting whitetail. Like, looking at that rack, I would have never guessed in a million years this thing was even 265. My gosh, my heart just sunk there, guys. Yeah, that's going in the main lodge. I'm pretty sure that's gonna go in the main lodge, guys. As far as I'm aware, I think my record is like 272.1 something. This is a dang near 273-inch deer. Oh my gosh. Man, what a way to get started. Hopefully that's good luck. Alright, and then this is going to be the last zone of the rotation here, and it's right at the end of their drink time, so I need to hurry up here. I don't know what's going on with my respawns, but these are some ugly looking deer. It's a level 2 with a level 1 rack. I hate this zone. I might just leave them. I don't see any other deer here. These are both shot down. I hate this zone. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's why they're tiny. There's another diamond right there. I knew I seen a big rack. Hold on, I gotta reload. Man, there are just diamonds everywhere. That's a wonky looking one. 230 minimum. He very well could troll. Guess I'm gonna try there. That must have been a single lung because he's dropping real fast. Alright, well I'll definitely take that. I guess I'm gonna leave the other two because, like I said, I hate this zone. Alright, well, he's got some good circumference. Is he gonna make it? It's gonna be a 265. That is a weird looking whitetail right there, my friends. We got like the rack that kind of curls in, and then the other rack that kind of goes up on the other side there. Very, very interesting whitetail. Definitely gonna put him in the second lodge. You guys probably think I'm crazy for taxing every single diamond, but you know what? I want every single diamond I can possibly get to fill every single plaque I possibly can, because for those of you guys that don't know, I made the switch to PC about 8 months back, and I don't have anywhere near the amount of trophies that I had on PlayStation here on PC, so we'll take everything we can get. Okay, we got some decent bucks out there. Now this is that first zone that almost never spawns in, and pretty much what I did is I just jumped back to the 10, and then I just did the 1 minute trick, and they spawned in instantly. I should probably start doing that more. It's just, I don't know, I'm the type of person that's used to main menuing to get the deer to spawn in, because I've been playing the game for so long, and it's just old-fashioned muscle memory. But enough babbling. This is probably the last just common zone I'm gonna record, so let's grab that one, let's grab this one, let's grab that one. And I guess 3's plenty. I'm pretty sure I'm technically only supposed to shoot 2, but I've never had an issue with shooting 3. Alright, this first one's going to be a 210. Got him in the spine there. Alright, and this one's going to be a 217. And then lastly, this one here is going to be a 170.02. What in the heck is going on here? Look at this, guys. We have 2 diamonds in the same zone. What in the world? That one on the right's kind of questionable looking, but that one on the left is pretty much guaranteed. 255 is diamond, 255 is his minimum. 680 kills in now. I'm almost wondering, like, geez, we're getting so many diamonds. What the heck? It seems like the map is ramping up. I don't know. Let me, we're gonna shoot this one. He's gonna turn, and we'll shoot that one as well. And we got them both. That's 2 more diamonds down. Alright, well this first one's going to be a 267 there. I believe that would be the first one that we shot at. Beautiful double lung. Go ahead and get him all taxed up. And then this one is going to be a 262. He's got that rack that kind of goes up. We had that 50-50 rack earlier. This one is the full rack that kind of points up like that. I gotta say, it's very nice looking. Smoothed up along there. Right before he fled, we're gonna get that guy all taxed as well. That is if I can do it properly. It's been a good, like, I don't know, 20-30 kills without spawning a diamond. I think like 3 or 4 rotations. And then all of a sudden, boom, 2 more diamonds in the same zone. Very, very interesting. It's definitely more than we were getting before, because before we would struggle to spawn a diamond at all. So things are definitely happening. It's just crazy we're getting this many diamonds so fast. Well, we got a bunch of tiny little deer here fleeing. I guess that zone would still be shot down then. And as for respawns out here, if you remember, we shot that. Oh my gosh. Well, a diamond respawned off of a diamond. You have got to be kidding me right now. Now, I've been avoiding this zone in all honesty, and I haven't been here since we shot that diamond. I hate this zone with a passion. The visibility is absolutely terrible here, so... Oh my gosh, he just teleported. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to widen up here. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, I hate this zone so much. They're going attentive. That probably means he's alert because he has the highest level of AI. Go ahead and grab the 257. We are already 0 to 150. I guess I'm gonna have to crouch my way up there. Oh, there he is. Okay, 60 to 90 meters. If I kind of like... You know what? Screw it. Oh, he put his head down at a terrible time. I tried to go for the next shot there, but... You know, I think that's gonna work. And that must have got along because he's dropping. And I believe that's the second drop shot we took on a diamond at this zone. Just shows the unpredictability of it. Alright, well I believe this would be diamond number 5, 6 of the day? 267 there once again. That same rack that kind of points up. You know, I'm surprised. Holy crap, that... That's crazy. We shouldn't even realistically got that. Oh, no, maybe we did. Yeah, the cone's in there just a hair. I'm honestly shocked we haven't even been trolled yet today. I'd say our herd management's so good that we're spawning giant deer constantly. Alright guys, well I officially broke 700 kills, and I think I'm gonna make a change with that one zone. This one here, I kinda wanna take the tent and tripod, move it to this end here, because it's that zone that I believe in the last clip, I don't even remember what the last clip I recorded was, but I think it was that diamond from this zone. I noticed that this zone down here that I actually kinda shot down is way more wide open, so I probably should have done that backwards. And considering there's really only one deer that keeps respawning big in this zone, I'm just gonna shoot it down over time, and we'll set up down here and we'll start shooting the small deer out of that zone, just because I don't have very many main zones in this grind at all because of how heavy the herd management is. So yeah, I figured I'd just let you guys know that's probably what we're gonna be doing. Other than that, I mean, it's been common deer for a long time. I haven't seen a diamond in, well, since we shot that last one. It's been very slow. Alright, well I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull this tent and tripod. Oh, was that? Okay, that's not a 3. That looked like a 3 for a second. Alright, I think I'm gonna pull this tent and tripod. Let me just see. I guess we'll see once we get set up and do another rotation, but I don't know. That zone took a while to shoot down. I kind of feel like I'm doing things backwards here, but in the long run, I mean, shooting over here where the visibility is nice and wide across this lake is gonna be so much better than trying to shoot into these trees here. I should have just used my squid brain, but for those of you guys that watch the channel, my brain doesn't work very well. I should have done this a long time ago. Alright, well that diamond respawned as, I believe, just a little level 2. The only other buck I've seen was that one, so I don't think we have much to worry about. I mean, he goes up to 201. If I had a gun on me, I would definitely shoot him right now, but I think just next time we spawn in with a tent, they're gonna spook. Chances are we can just shoot him with a pump action. Easy enough. And then we'll just keep shooting his respawn until eventually he shoots down. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Oh my gosh, that's already so much better. Tripod down right here on the water's edge. I don't know why I didn't think of this from the beginning, but let's just not pay attention to that. Gonna run a decent ways back. Actually, I think that'll be fine. Let me come up to here. Gonna drop a waypoint on... Oh, there's 2 zones down there, just right here in the middle, because that's where both of the zones meet, I think. 260 meters. So roughly over 250. Okay, that's 247, but I mean, frankly, 250. Actually, exactly 250 on the tent. And over there, 277. So we're good on both zones. The only thing we need now is a claim tent. Which honestly, I might just run over there. Alright, well, let's grab the whitetail loadout, reset, and we'll try out this new setup once we make it here. This is the last zone of the rotation, so it's going to be a few minutes. Well, no diamonds, but let's look at the bright side here. This first zone spawned in first try, so that's always nice. Alright, well I can tell you guys right now, this is already going to be a million times better for this zone. Not only just that zone, but also this zone. That is when they spawn in. So I think what I'm gonna do, I want to be very, very careful about what bucks I pick here. The 185 and the 160. And then I want to make sure that I only shoot the respawns off of those two, and I only take 2 out of the zone. And honestly, this zone could become super efficient. I mean, look how nice and wide open it is. You gotta love it. Now, the only thing I need now is a claim tent over there. Because now I gotta run all the way over. Alright, well this guy is obviously just gonna be an absolutely tiny buck because the zone was shot down. And I'm probably not even gonna show this one. I'll catch you guys as soon as I find another trophy. Well, you guys, I hate to say it, but I don't think that we're going to be getting a great one here in today's video. I've been grinding for so long, I literally cannot grind any longer. But hey, I believe we got like, what, 6 or 7 diamonds down? 5, 6, 7? I have no idea. We have 1 zone left. So with that, I think I'll catch you guys over in the main lodge and probably also the second lodge because we have way too many diamonds for one lodge, my friends. Oh, there's a 3. Finally, my gosh, it's been like 100 kills without a diamond. Oh, that's a nice one too. Up to 253 on that one. Well, I don't really like the angle this guy's given us. I believe this would be like diamond 7, right? This is insane. Well, his estimate isn't very good, so I guess worst comes to worst, we mess 1 diamond up. That should have been good, I think. Yeah, he's dropping. And if I can, I'd like to get that one as well. What the? Well, that's what we're after. Dude, what? What are the freaking odds of that? Oh my gosh, what rack is that? Oh man, I'm starting to shake. We shoot a diamond, then we spot a great one. And am I lucky enough for this zone not to be spooked as well? This guy's still here, we might as well just clip him. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Well, I guess this video isn't over yet. Well, at this point, there's really only one thing that we can do, and, well, we're gonna have to reset the time, come back, and try to get this dang thing, and I think I'm gonna use the 410 with the slug. So, this could go very, very good, or this could go very, very bad, my friends. My gosh, finally. I believe the first diamond of the day. Oh, he's coming back, he's coming back! Yes! That's the drop dine rack! No way he's coming back right now. Guys, we had a diamond and a great one in the same zone. 363 to 432. That is a giant buck. Oh my gosh. Man, this is gonna be a rough takedown process. I don't even have the slightest idea as to how I'm gonna do it. Do I have the grunt collar? I have the grunt collar on me. I mean, I could call him in, try to get him, and then we can go claim that diamond. Oh, he's sitting right there. Look at that. We have a diamond, and we have a great one. This is insane, you guys. I think that's the drop dine rack, right? Let me go look. Yeah, that looks like it to me. That is definitely the drop dine rack. That is insane. Well, I guess I'm just gonna start hitting the call. He's still nervous, so I don't really know how they're gonna react to this. If I go prone here, I think I should have relatively good visibility. Kind of moving his head. I think I can see the rack from here. That is insane. That just shows the mass of that buck. They're almost like stuck nervous, I think. You know, this is my first drop tine rack. I hate to say it, but I don't want to shoot it with a slug. I've heard bad things about the 410, and I think that honestly, we can just use the new 257. I don't see an issue with that. It's brand new. It's gonna make a sick YouTube short, and I've been playing for so freaking long at this point that I really do not want to mess this up after all that. So I want to get perfectly broadside on him. Alright, well, for those of you guys that watch the channel and you know what the background noise pump is, it happens all the time at live streams. It's the most annoying thing ever. It's 7:05 in the afternoon right now, so my family's home and the pump turned on. So what I did is I just reset the time, and I'm coming in from a different angle, and we're dang near perfectly broadside. So once we get up to the water's edge here, I mean, we should be good to take this. I can't believe what we're looking at right now, guys. 801 kills in. Here we are. Drop dine rack. Great one, whitetail. We're about to take it with a brand new 257 as well. Alright guys, well frankly, it's now or never, so might as well get all zeroed up to 150 here. And I mean, I'm pretty dang confident in this gun, so there's really only one thing left to do. And that is absolutely decimate great one whitetail and number 3. Let's freaking go with the new 257. You gotta love it, man. I believe I would have to look at my counter. This is great one number 19 or 20. So yeah, we're making pretty dang good progress. Alright guys, well walking up on him, I already got the game music turned on. Oh, I have to say, maybe even more than the big rack, maybe even more than the cluster rack or the king skull rack or whatever the heck it is, I think this one's my favorite. Look at the drop tines. I mean, look at the texture and the antlers. Just an absolute monster of a deer. Mind-blowing, it really is. Including this buck, 802 total whitetail down to spawn this since my last great one. And I did just go ahead and check. This is great one number 19. We have one to go until we reach 20 great ones, my friends. Without further ado, let's go ahead and pick this absolute monster up. This is, in fact, the first great one in a video that I've not actually streamed and shot. I figured, you know what? I might as well shoot it in the video because that's what I said at the beginning. I originally was gonna wait and stream, but honestly, the streams don't really do that well nowadays. I'm babbling too much. I could stare at this thing all day, and I'm sure you guys could too. Let's go ahead and get him picked up. $414.88. I might cry. I don't think I've ever been this emotional about a great one. This is insane. 414. Hold on, let me instantly taxi that. 103.62 kilos. Just, oh my gosh. Man, we were kind of high on that shot, but I felt high when I pulled it, so wow. Just wow. Man, I always get that feeling on the Great One Harvest screens, just silence. I don't even know what to say. It's just like, holy crap, that's a freaking giant. Well, guys, I would say we got a handful of trophies to bring back to the lodge today. Wow. That's wild, man. It really is. That's a number 19, boys. That's how we do it right there. And look, they're coming back for more. We still gotta go claim that. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? When I main menued and reset, we lost that last diamond. I'm such an idiot. Either way, I wouldn't have been able to record it because the pump was going in the background, but it's okay. We'll spawn probably way more. And you know, it kind of happened. Like, the diamonds stopped showing up. I seen that one in this zone that respawned off of a few rotations worth of kills. And a great one spawned right next to him. That's wild, guys. That's freaking wild. I love it. I love it so much. Well, guys, we have a ridiculous amount of trophies to put in this lodge right now. First things first, I believe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna come back here and grab this big rat great one of whitetail, and then we're gonna switch it out. Look at that, guys. The first diamond of the day was at 2:27 in the afternoon, and then we shot the great one at 7:09 p.m. I've been playing for like, I think like 5 or 6 hours. I don't know. My brain isn't working very well right now. Let's go ahead and get this beautiful, oh my gosh, that is awesome. Beautiful drop tine rat great one, 414.8. Up on the wall there, right next to the albino pheasant and this diamond pheasant, along with a diamond beaver, diamond black bear, great one mule deer, a couple great one mule deer, great one moose, and just everything that's in this room in general. And I think what we're gonna do with that big rack is we're gonna put him in that multi-mount in the front. This is the other great one that we got. I think that's either the cluster or the king skull rack. I don't remember the name. So we're gonna take this multi-mount down here, and we're gonna go to the trophy manager. We're gonna grab our huddle whitetail here and dismantle it. And we'll head into the multi-mounts. Grab the huddle whitetail multi-mount here. Go ahead and start that assembly. We're gonna go ahead and grab our piebald here, our albino, and then our 640. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. Scoring whitetail deer great one from all the way back in April. Put the multi-mount together, and then in switch of that 271 scoring diamond, we're gonna go ahead and get this multi-mount placed down. I love it so much. And then right at the entrance of our lodge, we now have a great one. It took us a dang near a year, but we already have enough great ones in the main lodge to where we can now have one right at the main entrance. I love to see it, guys. Now, as for that diamond, that record-setting diamond that we got earlier, it's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna find a place for him. Honestly, I think I'm gonna switch it out for this mule deer here. I already have an insane amount of these in this lodge. So you know what? We might as well get that 272.92 down on the wall right now. Notice how all these diamonds are kind of close by to each other too. They're all within like, I mean, there's 3 hours in between this one and these two, but I mean, they're in clumps next to each other. That's kind of interesting. Maybe that's a new sign that I found. If you find diamonds in like bunches next to each other in just like random bursts, maybe that's a sign of your game ramping up. I have no idea. But I mean, record-setting diamond whitetail there. It does not look like a 272-inch deer to me, but I think it's just because of the mass of those tines. And just the width, I mean, it's overall a giant deer, but I mean, I guess it just really doesn't look very big to my eye. It had the lower estimate too, that's what's crazy. But alright, I'll catch you guys over in the secondary lodge, aka the Hall of Bears. And I think we're gonna go ahead and get this mule deer out of our trophy manager here. If I can get him laying down, that would be cool. I always forget you can't make deer lay down. You know what, here, let's switch these around. I want the bear in the front. After all, it is the Hall of Bears, and then we'll put the mule deer here in the back, just like so. Get him looking nice and pretty there. And then as for our absolute pile of diamond whitetail, I don't really know where this brown bear came from, but I think I'm gonna put him there. How long has that been in my manager for? Well, I got him back in April. I don't even know where that came from. Probably shot him live, then forgot about him or something. I think we're gonna put together a multi-mount. Why not? Let's grab ourselves a huddle whitetail. We'll go with all the biggest ones. 271, 269, and then 67035, 298. This one's gonna be the bigger one here. We'll finish that assembly. Honestly, I kind of want this right at the front of the lodge. We can grab that huddle fallow and bring it back here. Alright, we'll take this down, throw up the huddle whitetail number 2. Go ahead and get that looking nice there. So now when we're walking in our lodge, we have 3 absolutely giant whitetail staring at the door, along with a dang near 300 plus moose, 298.8. And then as for that fallow deer mount, we're going to go ahead and get it all placed down right here. I believe that consists of 2 diamonds in a piebald, a gold scoring piebald, by the way. And then lastly, I think we're going to put together another huddle whitetail mount for this back black here. Back black, that rhymes. 1, 2, and 3. Guys, this video is going to be so horrible for editing. It's going to take me like a week to edit it, I guarantee it. I gotta have about 2 hours worth of footage. And there we go. I would say that's a pretty dang good way to wrap up the video, guys. I mean, a great one, 6 diamonds? That's a pretty dang good video if you ask me. Even the second lodge is starting to come together, slowly but surely. We got all those small game plaques left to fill. Same thing with the main lodge, but I mean, slowly but surely it's coming together. And that, my friends, is what 6 hours worth of grinding can do to your trophy lodge. And with that being said, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, definitely let me know down below by smashing that like button and subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Without further ado, my friends, my name is Squid, you're watching Squidster Outdoors, and probably you're also watching the most insane video that'll ever be posted on my YouTube channel. Look at that beautiful super rare mule deer right there. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, my gamers.